it. No limit, who run it? Dreadhead, cool runners.
It's Week 10 of the National Football League, and we'll see Chris Olave. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Chargers and the Rams on Sunday Night Primetime.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
On first down, it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. The Chargers at 7-1 now on the year. Best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On the move to his left. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So the Rams in great position here as they get things started. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, and it's 2nd down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, it's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass, dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. And he'll be out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Evans is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 15 carries, 106 yards. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Here's a 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want touchdown Chargers. Josh Palmer, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return from Kendrick. He keeps it, and it'll be a touchback out to the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. Completes it to Jennings. First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. Evans running straight ahead. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Stafford. Incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle, because in their mind, They're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. You've learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Here comes the 7th play now in this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Here's Stafford.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
Down the left sideline.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And no return from Kendrick. He keeps it, and it'll be a touchback out to the 25.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll run on first down with Evans.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Evans gets it again on 2nd down.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. Through one quarter, 14-7. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter.
3rd and 5.
As they've got it as we resume action. Now Stafford.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So here are the Chargers to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And that's going to be good for the Chargers' 1st down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The first and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on second and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by John Johnson.
And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
On the counter, it's Evans. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Stafford. That's caught by Jennings. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 yards there for number 15. On first and 10, Stafford.
And he'll go underneath here to Evans.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. So a decent gain there, but not their fourth consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
From the red zone now, Stafford.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Evans running behind center.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And on third and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Stafford.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Stafford now to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. After the turnover, here's Herbert.
Open man downfield, it's Palmer. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second? And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So a potential big play by this defense wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack. But the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback, especially the referee. They were able to spot that one immediately.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And they ran just a little underneath route here on 1st and goal, but there's really not a whole lot of room to operate this close to the goal line. He's just not able to get loose after the catch.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line.
3rd and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no return from Kendrick. He keeps it, and it'll be a touchback out to the 25. Now the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. How did he stay on his feet? And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st down, it's Stafford.
He'll flip this out to Evans.
There he goes left side. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Now Stafford.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And this one is right through.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll get it up. To about the 22. The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. The final shot before the break for Herbert. His throw incomplete. So we have reached halftime here. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Returning from his own end zone, Darian Kendrick. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus is in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On 2nd down, Evans looking for space. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter, and the entire 4th remaining, so stranger things have happened.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They'll go right back to Evans here on first down. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9. Stafford. Caught by Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. 1 now. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stays.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Now it's Stafford. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Evans. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if Defensive legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he is caught. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Rams have got it back to within a score.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And quickly, they get to the line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They'll try again. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They snap it to Herbert. Dancing to his left. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw there complete to Allen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg.
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
On second down, a run with Evans.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Stafford.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Evans.
Look at the spin. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Zach Evans.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And the Chargers offense back out and ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2. Let's go.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Steps away to his left. And that one drops down, incomplete.
Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Herbert off of play action. And throw is going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
The 20, 10.
He's going to pick up the first down and then some.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra.
And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Chargers will add to their fourth quarter lead. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no return from Kendrick. He keeps it, and it'll be a touchback out to the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Stafford and the Rams come up first and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. To throw is Stafford. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And they move this all the way down to the 9. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a first and 10. Play action. It's Herbert.
That's going to be caught. It's Palmer.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The Chargers on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Kendrick going to bring this one out. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he will find his man on the outside.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Stafford on first down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Stafford now on second down.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and giving him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A.
And it's looking all the more likely that a fifth straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10.
And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 7.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And that last throw puts him over 5,000 yards passing now on the season already. Some rarefied air with numbers like that.
Well, don't keep the oxygen just for yourself. Pass some over to me, my friend, because given the fact he still has a number of games remaining on the schedule, that number's going to go sky high.
Under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Chargers, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year.